we're back. It's a warm day, so let's play a game about running. This is bullshit. I don't know why there's not a save file, because I've beaten this game on PC before. I'm gonna use the metric system, because we don't live in a backwards country. Everything's on super high. Hey, how you doing, Isa?
Once the city used to pulse with energy. Dirty and dangerous, but alive and wonderful. Now, it's something else. The changes came slowly at first. Most didn't realize, or didn't care, and accepted them. They chose a comfortable life. Some didn't. And those who refused to conform were pushed to the sidelines, criminalized. They became our clients. We call ourselves runners. We exist on the edge, between the gloss and the reality. The mirror's edge. We keep out of trouble, out of sight, and the cops don't bother us.
It's going okay.
Runners see the city in a different way.
Quite warm.
We see the flow. Rooftops become pathways and conduits.
One of the a game I can do in a single sitting.
The flow is what keeps us running.
Going to be Star Wars.
Keeps us alive.
And a game I can do in a single sitting. Or is
Yeah,
it?
I know you hate it, but that fall took you out of commission for a while. And now you're back, you gotta keep sharp, especially in this city. Check out these new training grounds, pretty slick, huh? Celeste's on runaround duty, so get to her and just go with the flow, okay?
Yeah. Jump. Crouch. Open your objectives. May is the month for Star Wars. Do you know why that is, Isa? The wrong answer will get you banned. Whee.
There she is. Get after her.
Nope. The reason we do Star Wars month in May
Hi,
is
Faith.
because
Welcome back.
the first of the original six Star Wars movies, original trilogy and prequel trilogy, were all released in May. May is the anniversary of Star Wars. If you're a long-time viewer of the stream, you'll know that I think the whole May the 4th thing is a fucking dumb pun. It's a dumb joke, and it irritates me that that's become the Star Wars Day. No, I hate the whole May the 4th thing. I don't hate a lot of things, but I hate that. So I remember when this game came out and it was all like the control scheme felt super complicated. I remember you'd see this on like demo kiosks. You remember demo kiosks? And like the demo kiosks would always like inevitably be stuck at this next area because nobody could actually pull it off. You know, like a casual passerby couldn't pull it off. That included me. I couldn't pull it off. It was like the weirdest control scheme I'd seen at that point. Specifically this. Because it requires 3 quick button presses, and they're weird button presses for the time. Now I can do this absolutely no problem, like this entire game. You might be like, well, Chrono, if you know how to do this game, why are we doing the tutorial? It's important for story reasons. You can actually just straight up skip the tutorial, which I really appreciate, but it's important to do this for story reasons for the stream. Oh yeah, I honestly, this is a game. This is a game. If like I've got an hour or so to kill, and I don't want anything too committal, I'll play this for like an hour or so.
Rook wants me to run you through some sparring.
It's a lot of fun.
You ready? Okay, come on.
The combat's kind of rough, and like the biggest problem with the game. Like when you work, like you get a little bit of practice at it, you can deal with most of the combat encounters easily enough. It's a
All right,
game
Faith.
I think really worth
Let's
playing.
run through some weapon disarms, just in case.
Remember what I taught you, Faith. Isolate them. Fight them one at a time if you gotta fight.
So that frontal disarm is really weird. It's like, oh, press Y when the weapon turns red. It's a little before that. Like, you try and press it as the weapon goes red, you're going to miss it. So there's a little trick to getting used to that.
Okay, that's enough training, ladies.
We'll see
Gotta
in
get to the
practice,
real
though.
thing.
Like, just the
Faith's got a job
general,
for yourself,
like,
so check in with him.
free-running idea,
Faith, let me
when
know
it
when you're ready to get
works,
going.
is really fun, and
See
it
you
works
later,
for
Faith.
way more of the game than you would expect. So we're playing the PC version, which has like extra physics objects, and like that's really the only major benefit you get out of playing it on PC versus playing it on like Xbox One or Xbox Series, because it's backwards compatible. It's a game with a really good soundscape, I think. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I'm sure the birds are real impressed, Faith. But once you finish showing off, you think you might concentrate on some actual work? Get Celeste in position for a handoff. You need to get the delivery to her.
There's a
She'll be
pseudo-sequel
dedicated
slash
power enemy.
reboot that you can get on current gen systems, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which I not finished. I didn't enjoy it all that much. And I think the big issue with it is that it made the game open world. Which you'd think, oh, that's a great idea for a system like this. It's like, it's really not. You end up just running through the same areas over and over, and it removes like a lot of the... I think like a lot of the fun of it.
You're taking
It's like,
your
oh,
sweet
find
old
your
time.
own
Celeste
way.
gets pissed. She's almost at the comms tower and you ain't. Keep
Oh,
moving.
find your own way
Give her
through
the
these
bag.
environments.
Cell
And it's
will
like,
take it from there.
it doesn't work as well, I think, as like predefined pathways. Like, this is a linear game, and I think it's all the better for it.
Wires are fizzing about you, Faith. Sounds like some blues are headed your way. News chopper tipped them off.
I'm jumping too early there. It's just a game that's fun to go fast in.
Hey, drop the bag and put your hands where we can see them, or we
Nope.
Just get the hell out of there. Wires are going crazy. Get out of there, Faith. I'm patching Celeste.
Like, there's a similar idea to this as like what I first experienced in, I guess, Enter the Matrix.
Faith's on her way. Get your ass ready to move.
Like, the idea of you being chased by agents was like some of the most exhilarating experiences you could have with the game.
Blue's ahead. You're gonna have to get through them.
The game wants you to find these guys, but you can absolutely just get past them. Whoosh. Bitches. Haha!
To Celeste. There are more Blues on the way.
I'm on Faith. CPF on you, Tao. Hey, throw me the bag! Okay, I got it from here.
Okay, they're playing rough cell.
I'll be fine.
You gotta get off that roof, Faith. Don't care how you do it, just do it. This is meant to be a low-key job. Why the hell were they shooting? What did you do, Faith?
Nothing. They just opened fire.
Don't know what the hell's happening. I'll ask around. Get your ass back to base, Faith.
Get your ass to Mars. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's really short. I feel like it's quite similar in a vein to Metal Gear Rising, of a game that's short enough that it's just fun to sit down and blaze through it, like, really quick.
Say again, Officer Connors.
Going to see Pope. Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
Hello, sis.
You there, kiddo?
Hey, Mark.
I bet you're listening to the chatter.
You know me.
Try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those Blues got itchy trigger fingers. I'll drop by later, okay? And don't chuck that pizza. I like the toppings matured.
Matured. Yeah, I know. See you, Mark.
Shots fired. Repeat, shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate!
So if you're after an interesting, engaging, or satisfying story, you're not going to get it here.
Where are you?
You have to be in it for the gameplay.
Hey,
Mark,
you off?
just get on comms and track me.
But it's fun.
Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're doing, feel free.
It's my sister.
Ah, okay.
Good
I'm gonna see
looking
if I can
game, though.
figure out what's going on. Give me a sec.
It's got a visual style to it, and I really like it. Like, the cityscape itself is like a lot of white and mostly like occasional grey. The red's interspersed in as specifically like a runner thing. Of like, this is where you want to go.
Okay, Drake says there's been some heat on West Arlen. Pope's place. I guess that's where you're headed, but be careful. I'll tell him what's going on there. You know he was running for mayor, right? Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this place.
But like the actual contrast of colours and the colour gradients that they use are really nice. Like visually, it's a really good looking game. It's got a style and it knows what it's doing. And it's a shame like DICE made this and then they were relegated to to Battlefield for like a decade, and then they were finally allowed to make another one. And it feels like EA was a little too on them about it. Like this and Dead Space were both games that feel like they were a passion project. The people that made them were interested in making a specific vision.
Kate?
And EA was mostly hands off.
What are you doing
and then
here?
the sequels.
Did you?
No! You don't recognize him?
Should I?
The
It's
sequels were
Robert.
more
Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit.
corporate, I guess.
He called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore. It's advertising.
He was running for mayor.
So the break-in must have really spooked him then.
That's what I thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come, then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
Anyway, he was alive when I got here. Just sitting at his desk, writing. Everything went black. When I came to, he'd been shot. And I'm pretty sure it was with my gun. There was a book on the desk, a diary. It was gone. I'm sure there was someone else in the building. Left my radio in the car, haven't had time to phone it in.
Come on, come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
This isn't the time to run. I'm not like you. Running will just make me look guilty.
You think this was an accident, Kate? There are no accidents in this city. Someone wanted him dead and wanted you to take the fall.
Help me, Effie, please. You've got contacts. There's gotta be more to this. Something he knew. Something he wanted to tell me.
I can't get involved in this, Kate. You know what I do. I just
Great.
can't.
Blue's incoming, Faith. You might want to be outgoing right about, now.
I'll see what I can do.
If this goes down badly, find Lieutenant Miller, my superior. Take anything you find to him.
I'm serious, Faith. Remember, they're not playing nice. Get out of there.
Now go! And Faith, thank you.
That's not how you hook somebody. Right? Who's up for a jog?
Shit!
Get out of that building, Faith. Move. SWAT swarming on you, Faith. Find a way out of there.
Looking on it. Ow. Oh, they're coming.
Should be an exit through the accounting office.
Yeah, I'll do. Whoosh. Alright, I think I'm in the clear. Where am I going? Honestly, like, once you get the hang of the movement, it's all really good to control. Like, it's such a simple movement concept. And like most of your actions are done with the shoulder buttons. Left bumper is to jump, left trigger is to crouch, right trigger is to attack or interact, punch doors open and such, and right bumper is a 180 turn. Like, it feels really good, and it lets you keep your hands on both the analog sticks while you move around.
EC News building. I'm finding you a way out. What the hell? Move, Faith.
Like, the way the whole thing's laid out, a lot of the time it feels pretty intuitive to figure out where you want to go. Which is something I really like. You have a PC, Isaac?
Yeah, you can breathe out. Damn, what a mess. Can't believe Pope's gone. Shit, man, this damn city. So you know him, huh? Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this one. Take the bridge across the avenue and head for Centurion Plaza. Picking up squad cars moving in on you. You ain't got much time.
Oh, jeez.
They're trying to surround you, Faith. Punch through to the plaza. They're trying to cut you off, Faith.
What about an Xbox? You have an Xbox? It's like, if you're interested in playing this, your choices are PC or Xbox. Unless you want to own a PS3. Which, maybe you do own a PS3. Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I own a PS3. Like, current gen systems, if you want to play this, it's Xbox or PC.
You don't want to know what's behind your Faith. Just keep running.
You have a PS3 though. You can probably pick this up really cheap if you're interested.
To the other side to get down.
And I remember it playing fine on PS3. Because I had this on PS3.
One at a time, remember. Head up onto the rail overpass. It's the only way through.
Alright.
You've almost lost them. Patching Krieg in. Faith, let's get you out of here.
Woo!
You okay? Come on.
You did good, Faith. No word on what's got the Blues so trigger happy, but I'll keep on it. And, don't worry about your sis, okay? We'll fix it.
What the hell, Merc?
Something's got somebody rattled, kiddo. I don't know what it is, but they're mighty jittery. Hey, Sal.
Take long to lose them?
Nah, those Blues can't move for shit. They've gotten a little gun happy, though.
Wires are fizzing about Pope's murder. Blue traffic is up. Way up. Don't know what's got into them. Must be contract renewal time. Be careful out there, Sal.
So why all the heat?
Our girl's been lifting evidence from a crime scene. Now every cop in the city seems to be after her.
That the evidence you lifted?
Yeah, I think it's from a diary. Rest of it was gone. All I can make out are Icarus, maybe, and to the highest.
Icarus. Wasn't he the Greek guy?
Yeah, his dad made him some wings out of feathers and wax. Then the boy flew too close to the sun. And psst, no more wings, no more Icarus. If anyone's heard anything, then you know who it'll be, Faith.
Yeah?
I know he ain't a runner anymore, but he's got contacts. You can't avoid him forever.
Wanna bet?
Who?
Jackknife.
The biggest douche you've ever met.
Drake's got a location on Jackknife. He's on some rooftops at the old runner training ground near the storm drains. Route's crawling with Blues, though.
City authorities
follow
are
the canal
investigating
to the Hampton
death
Town
of attorney
district.
and mayoral
That seemed
candidate
a little
Robert
off.
Pope, who was found shot dead in his office earlier. CPF have one suspect in custody and are currently searching for another. A young woman fled the scene shortly before people arrived.
Oh, that didn't last long.
Chopper spotted you. Make a run for it.
There we go. That killed my momentum. Woohoo, goodness. They're really not playing nice.
Get out of those canals, Faith. Mason's access point nearby. I'll find you a new route.
Alright, there it is. Get out of there before they catch up.
They got you surrounded, Faith. Get yourself into the storm drains.
Yep, think I went the wrong way. There it is. Going down.
Bird's bugging out. Looks like you're in the clear. Now get into those drains.
And it's only bugging out because it can't follow us down here. Press the wrong button. No, but it still counted as a checkpoint. Nice. Speedrun strats. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. This is an interesting game to watch people speed run. Though pretty much all the speedruns now involve like quick turning in mid-air and jump kicks, which visually is quite confusing.
Should be an exit on the other side.
Because it's a third-person
Looks pretty high
game.
up.
But it's still really cool to see people like, go really quick in it. And do it a lot smoother than I'm doing it. Yeah, like I say, it's got a
Keep going.
really
Don't
good
think those blues won't
art
come down
design.
here. Hey, I'm getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck in here and send a sniper team ahead. Take those snipers out or keep out of their way. Just get your ass through there.
So ideally, you want to do the disarms because they're basically instant takedowns. But the timing on them can be tricky to work out. And you will probably die a few times trying to work it out.
You're inside. Get out of there, Faith.
Whoosh. This is a game that would like definitely be cool in VR. I recall like when the Oculus development kits started going out. This was a pretty common game to mod for VR. It was really cool. Probably be really bad for motion sickness though. Alright, so this is a little tricky to get the timing right on. The other one's coming up, and we need to jump onto it just as it comes past us, and the timing can be kind of tricky. Like that was too early. Oh. Well. This is an awkward place, especially on your first time. Try and get your bearings on like where you want to go. It's like the game does tell you early on, like if you hold B or circle on PlayStation, Faith will like turn towards her destination. It's quite easy to forget that, because in a lot of the cases, like it's kind of straightforward when you want to go, and then there are a few cases where it really isn't, and that's the trouble. Ah, clearly lands on the barbed wire, but don't worry about it.
Jackknife may know something about Pope's murder, so don't let him wind you up, okay? He used to be a pretty decent runner. God knows who he's working for now.
Alright, let's go.
Hello, Faith.
What the fuck?
Hello, Faith.
What the fuck? Why is that something I can replicate?
Hello, Faith.
There's a couple of occasions, like there's this, and I think there's another occasion, like just one more later on again. Wait, you're not the one being chased, you're chasing somebody. And that's also a really cool experience. Like, turn that around. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Can you find another way through to him?
Yeah, there go my arms. Yeah, okay, there's a checkpoint. Doesn't matter. Alright, and that's that.
I know what you're here for, Faithy.
Just tell me what Icarus has to do with Pope's murder, Jack.
I heard a cop did it.
I feel like we skipped a
heard
page in the
wrong.
script.
You a fan of wrestling, Faith? Pope was a wrestling fan. He even employed an ex-wrestler to handle his security. Travis Burfield used to go by the name of Ropeburn.
Is this going somewhere?
Ropeburn? Well, he's really just a thug who got lucky. And sometimes people are too ignorant to see their place. Always want to swim in the big pond. Never see the bigger fish. If I were you, I'd start with that glorified slab of meat. Happy hunting, Faithy.
Listen, I don't know about going to Ropeburn straight away.
I'm not. I'm gonna see Miller.
Oh, Faith, what are you doing? You gonna tell him about Jackknife?
Not yet. He's still a cop, no matter what Kate says.
Like, it does feel when you go through this story like there are maybe important plot points that are just skipped over.
Lieutenant Miller? I'm Faith.
Kate's sister?
She never mentioned a sister.
Yeah, well, we're not the mentioning kind. She told me to find you if things went bad.
She's been arrested. And you wouldn't be the suspect seen fleeing from the crime scene, would you?
Well now, it's difficult to recall with a gun in my face.
I know what you are.
You know it was a setup, right?
I know Kate wouldn't be capable of something like this. But my captain's asking some difficult questions.
He's a very
and
tall
I can't
man.
even get in to see her.
What do you know about something called Icarus?
Why?
It's mentioned on this. It was in Pope's hand. I think it's from his diary.
You took evidence.
Kate's the only family I have, Lieutenant. And blues in jail don't last long. She goes down for this, it's a death sentence.
I won't stop you. I owe that much to Kate. But there are plenty of people who'll try. And I can't stop them either. You better learn how to run.
Running is what I do best.
He didn't even properly turn away.
Ropeburn's got an office at Zephyr Field International Shipping near the Riding Park subway. Should be a sign on top of the building. It'll help guide you. Look, I saw Ropeburn wrestle once. Broke some poor bastard's arm, then headbutted the ref. So if this Ropeburn really is mixed up with Pope's murder and Kate's setup, then he sure won't be a talker. He'll be a fighter.
There we go. So Mirror's Edge had some interesting anti-piracy. If you ran this game and the game detected that it was a pirated copy, it would slow your run speed down. You wouldn't be able to go full speed. And so like you couldn't get full speed, you couldn't get enough momentum to get over like the big jumps. It's kind of interesting. Creative anti-piracy like that was an interesting thing while it lasted. Now everything's just a nouveau. I could feel that run coming apart, it seems. Really? All the way back here? Oh, that didn't work. Now let's get inside. The bloom's getting too much for me.
I just do what I'm told. You know that? Yeah, well, I don't know what to do. I facilitate things. And I got more folks watching me than just you. And they wanted us to wrap her up all night for those blues. Yeah, so it don't look good for you and your little dad. Take that up with them. In a few days, it'll all be over. Today's front page will be tomorrow's kitty litter. Come on! That run-up won't last long. None of them will, right? The precious Project Icarus will be fine. Fine by fine. Now, don't get your panties in a bunch. Look, meet me at that new place on Reynolds Street tomorrow. 4 p.m., okay? Don't freak. They ain't finished building it yet. All quiet once you get above street level. See you there. And don't bring any of your friends. We good? Good. Anyways, I gotta get some chow. Frame like this don't hold up itself, you know.
So, Ropeburn did know something, huh? Wonder who he's meeting with. Get back here and we'll find a way to make you an uninvited guest. Hey, look sharp. I'm getting blues heading for you. You must have triggered a silent alarm somewhere. Ass out now.
Going up. Oh, I missed that then. Time to break some glass. So, fun fact, that's actually time. Like, from the point where they say blues are coming.
You're public enemy number 1, Faith. To those guys, you've got meal ticket written all over you.
Like, it's actually time. So if you don't get out of their range, like their range of fire, out of their reach, they're gonna come in and you're gonna be like right in front of them. Like, they don't run in when you get to a certain point. It is just timed.
Don't stop. You ain't shaking them yet.
I guess we're going this way.
Drake's got a hideout up ahead. Head for the cranes and I'll update you when you get closer.
Alright. So coming up is the first actually mandatory combat sequence.
Watch it, Faith. The blues have a chopper incoming.
It is possible to get past this sequence without having to take down the guys. But, like, it requires a bunch of luck. Because you have to climb up a pipe, and climbing up a pipe is, like, the slowest thing.
Up ahead. Looks like you're gonna have to fight.
Okay, here we go. I'm a little out of practice. We'll get it.
Watch it. What's up ahead? Looks like you're gonna have to fight.
Too early? Maybe too early.
Watch it. Loose up ahead. Looks like you're gonna have to fight.
Yep. Too early. Oh. There's a trophy achievement on PS3 and Xbox 360 for this game. Getting through the game without firing a single shot. It's not as difficult as you think. And it is something I've done. I did it on PC, specifically to get that achievement. And then after I did it on PC, I found out the PC version doesn't have Steam achievements. So I've wasted my time.
Looks like you're gonna have to fight.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it, and then like it'll all be perfect. It's one of those things like once I get the time down on it again, I'll be disarming everybody. Start playing the Ultra Instinct theme from Dragon Ball Super. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you can absolutely make it up that pipe without taking them out, but you've got to be super lucky for it. I've done it, like, once. Wonder if I'm going up or down. No, I'm going up. Here we go. Uh-oh. I didn't even want to come up there. Nope. Try again. What? Killed my momentum. And a right turn, and a wall run, and a jump. That didn't look far enough to require a roll.
Try and lose some of the heat in there.
So, coming up, you have the only murder I will intentionally commit. And as with many things I do it because it's fun. I don't think that man landed right.
Chopper's got a call from its mom. It's bugging out. Not for long, I'll bet.
Imagine you just watching somebody run from the police on the news and they just like walked off a scaffolding. Like they climbed the ladder, like walked off it and then climbed the ladder again. And then still go away.
Did you just do what I think you did? God damn it, girl. I just spilled my Joe all over the keyboard.
Hey, can you get a message to Miller? I need to see him again.
Sure.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
I received your message.
I started looking into Ropeburn.
Why?
He's Travis Burfield, Pope's head of security.
You think he killed Pope?
Maybe. He sure as hell set Kate up. Wanted a cop to go down for it. And he wasn't alone. Heard him mention Project Icarus.
Burfield is dangerous, Faith. He's not someone you want to mess with.
He framed my sister.
I'm sorry, Faith.
For what?
For this. I don't want Kate to go down for this either. But we've got private firms muscling in on our districts. Bolstering city security, they call it. They're breathing down our necks, waiting for us to slip up. The only way they might go easy on us, and easy on Kate, is if I give them...
me.
Yes.
Again, like, it feels like we've missed a plot point here with this.
All I care about is Kate. And for her sake, I'm gonna let you go. But if you pull a gun on me again, I will kill you. And right now, I think I'd be doing the city a favor.
These cutscenes are like super weird in the way they're framed and animated. Like it might be rotoscoped.
There's a bird going in the direction of Ropeburn's meeting.
You think it's Ropeburn's pal?
Maybe, but it looked like a CPF one to me. And how many other people can get their paws on a bird in this place?
Not many. Hey, you better get going if you want to catch them. And keep off street level 2. Blue's around.
Yo. That felt risky. Power off. I always forget about this one.
I'm looking at the plans for this place. It's a labyrinth. And quiet, too. No wonder Ropeburn picked it. But if there's a bird involved, I'm guessing they'll be near the roof. You're gonna need to find a way up.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You through yet?
FBI Channel News can now confirm that the suspect held in custody in the Robert Pope murder case.
So that's a no, then.
There we go. The valve handle.
Seriously?
Yeah. Should never have trusted a blue. He's with Ropeburn. Bet he's up to his neck in this Icarus stuff. I'm heading up. See what I can find out about Pope and Kate.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
If he sends you, we can both go to hell. No one threatens me.
Fade.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Was that like a 2-3 story fall? Like, yeah, no, I'll be okay. Like, will you? And there's the Ropeburn boss fight.
Better talk fast. I can see your hands starting to sweat. You said of Kate Connors, didn't you?
That little cop? Yeah.
Had to be a cop, right?
I don't mess in politics.
Who killed Pope? You?
No! I hired someone.
Who?
A professional. Meeting him tomorrow, 2 p.m. Take him in the mall downtown. You'll recognize him.
Why were you with Miller?
You sure you want to know about that? Pull me up and I'll tell you.
Watch him, Fade.
Try anything in your road.
Sure.
The size of Faith versus the size of this guy, she was never going to be able to pull him up to begin with.
Shit! Merc, someone's shooting. They got Ropeburn. What the?
Blue's about to crash the party, Faith. Get out of there.
Well, let's go again. Well, it wasn't the cleanest exit, but it was an exit.
He's in the elevator.
Seems Jackknife was bang on the money about Ropeburn being behind this. Wonder who his professional is. I'm boosting your signal. Try and find a way through.
Yep.
Signal set. Seems you might be clear of the blues for now. Looks like the Riding Park subway stop's closed. Some kind of renovation work.
Looks like we got to the bottom floor real quick though.
Oh boy, Blue's going into the subway. You gotta go deeper, Faith.
Cut her off! Close off the entrance! Lock down the platform!
This is weird because like it's not even like it's a real trap.
Blue's ahead trying to cut you off. Get ready to fight.
Yep. Excuse me, sir. 3. And for the goal. Hey, how you doing, Peach? Oh, this is gonna be tight. There we go. Yep, this is Mirror's Edge. PC versions, we got all the nice physics objects as well that aren't in the console version.
Get moving, Faith. Losing your signal.
There she is!
Dun, dun, dun. Looks like they didn't look both ways before crossing the tracks. No, he definitely did not. Bad move, buddy. Well, there are worse ways to go, but not many. How you doing, Peach? Up and down and all around. Pop. Just put the Sonic Adventure soundtrack on over this. Good, thanks. I'm doing okay. I'm quite... Ooh, look how close I was to missing that.
Trains in the tunnels now. There's a train coming behind you. Get the hell out of there. Nice work, kiddo. Real nice. If you get any more trouble, Celeste's on a job near
They
you.
definitely
She'll help you
crashed.
out.
It's not pleasant. So fortunately, Peach, being late for this one isn't too big of a deal, because the plot of this game
What are you thinking about?
isn't good
A murderer?
or necessary.
Yeah?
Yeah. Pope's. Got a tip-off about a meet at the New Eden Mall tomorrow. Gonna pay a visit.
Shit, Faith. Why are you doing this? It's not your fight. Just, I don't know, lay low.
Everything's changed. The city's different now. I keep thinking of my folks. They thought this place was something worth protecting. Mom and Dad were friends with Pope. Organized protests, lobbied the mayor, took me and Kate on marches. But I never really understood why back then. What it meant.
Like, you gotta be in this for the
Mark said
gameplay.
your mom died.
She was killed during the downtown riots. Protest marches that went bad.
That's rough.
After that, we, well, pretty much fell apart. Dad never forgave himself, and I left home soon after. Guess I never really forgave him either.
That's when you met Merc?
He caught me, breaking into his place.
No kidding. You never said that.
He offered to train me. Felt like a good way off the street, so I took it. Not much else going for me.
What you're doing now, Faith, is the fastest way to get yourself killed.
Well, I
They
could
got
jump
my
off a
sister
roof and it'd
involved,
be
Sal.
faster.
And I need to clear her name. I owe her that much. I'll survive. That's what we do.
Survival is overrated. You need to live a little, too.
Hey, you want to come with me tomorrow? Could use the help.
Can't. Drake's got me on a job. Says I've been slacking. Look, I've gotta go.
It's fine. Someone's bound to start shooting at me soon. Get going.
Faith. Take care.
The New Eden Mall should be ahead of you, but watch it. Mayor Callahan's on some kind of campaign drive-about. A few streets away, so there are roadblocks all over the place.
Alright. Here we go again.
Should be a way up onto the overpass in section 3 and 4.
Now look both ways before you cross the street.
Wires are humming. More blues on the way.
Why, I didn't get their attention yet, huh? Oh, apparently I did. Oh boy.
Get
Train
down
tracks
transport to the next access stairway. Should be an alley close by there. Get you back on the roofs where you belong.
We.
The alley's right there. See it? Take it.
Up and down and all around. This might be right behind me. There's it for squares. I stand by what I said.
Troops ahead. Looks like you're gonna have a fight on your hands.
Yeah, but what else is new? Yep, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now, this one is also considered a mandatory fight, but you can absolutely make it up without... You can make it up without taking them down, and I've done it several times, but it is still quite tricky. Nope, didn't get him. Just gotta channel that ultra instinct. Oh. Alright. Just take him down. I accidentally pressed the reflex button. Brown, 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 brown. Wee. Up yours, kiddos.
You're doing good. Mall's just a few blocks ahead.
Ah. Should I make an Ultra Instinct button? Maybe. Maybe do it during the ad break, which is coming up. Who parks a bike on a roof? Oh, it's Clint. Clem, you've been missing my Ultra Instinct skills.
You're close to the mall, Fade.
I don't know where I'm going. Going that way. I haven't got that clear. So the awkward thing with this game for streaming, it turns out, Twitch is being lame. The awkward thing with this game for streaming is that it doesn't have a bordered windowless mode. Oh, borderless windowed mode.
You should be able to get into the mall without being shot at.
So if I tab out of the game, like, it just stops completely, and it's kind of irritating. But it's a game from like 2007, so what are you gonna do? Should be thankful it even still works on modern hardware. Yep. Sure is. Actually getting the window to capture it was really frustrating because when it was, like, start the game up, set the window capture to it, so you tab out of it and the game just disappears. So I needed a way to keep the game active while also making the game not the focus so it could still be there. Thankfully, Steam Overlay is a thing, and that worked. Here we are at the mall. But before we get into the mall, I think we're going to run this ad that's coming up. And then we'll do the mall shenanigans. I have to do this. To get out here and do the ad. You see, and I click on the OBS, and the whole fucking thing just disappears. So we'll be right back after this ad. I'm also going to do like a BRB, I guess. Am I? Nah. You guys can just sit there and watch that. While I put together a thingamabob. Game groups. Let's all go to the mall today. How you doing, Clem? Are you doing okay? Living the dream? That doesn't sound right. Oh, excellent. It's good work, Clem. He's good work. Yeah, it's alright. And then I can change this button. No, we're not going to change this button. I like this button. We're going to make a new button. Ah, Stream Deck's being a dick. I've got magazines. They're video game magazines. I like Stream Deck. Ew. Yeah. And then that's good. And then we can tab back into Mirror's Edge. Hey, it's Ninja. Welcome in, Ninja. No! I want to break the glass! No! No! I guess we're going this way. Shoot the glass. Alright, there's a door. How you doing, Ninja? Bop.
Ropeburn was meant to be meeting his little friend in the atrium, right? Well, it should be just ahead of you.
That looks like that. Let's do it.
Shit! Damn chatter's gone wild. Get out of there.
Up yours, fuckers. Yeah, I feel that. Of course, mine's because of work, but like, you know.
Climb up towards the upper levels.
How's Mass Effect going? Is Mass Effect keeping you safe? That seems like the right way. You didn't do the jump face. Bada bada bop. Whoosh. Not that way. Yeah, it's always like the disappointing idea of Renegade.
There should be a way out up there.
No, I've gone the wrong way. Oh no.
Climb up towards the upper levels.
Where am I? Yeah, it's always been kind of like the disappointing thing with Veggie. Veggie. With Renegade, that it's not as cool as it should be. It's like, oh yeah, you're the badass 80s action hero, and it's like, you're really not. You're just a dick. And then, like, you know it gets worse in Mass Effect 3.
Wall's got some support structures and maintenance areas at the top. There should be a way out up there. Keep going.
I'm going.
You think Ropeburn set you up?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, there's no good reason to be a renegade in Mass Effect 3, and it's frustrating.
Get higher, Faith.
To be fair, there is one funny renegade prompt in Mass Effect 3. It's still, like, not the prompt you want to do for... What would be the term? Like, for, like, stronger military strength, you don't want to do it. But it's the culmination of punching the reporter in the face. Like, you punch her in the face in the first game, and then you punch her in the face in the second game, and in the third game you got to punch her in the face again, and she ducks out of the way. So you headbutt her. And it's like, that's kind of fun.
Oh shit, they have a goddamn machine gun.
But again, like, you don't want to do that, because with a rousing speech, you can actually, like, really get a good amount of military strength added from her. Bop! That was kind of weird.
Should be one last door and you're out of there.
like my little friend is back.
Think he's the assassin?
I don't know.
Think
but I
he a
think I know
bitch.
someone who does.
I'm getting. It's a warm day.
Hey, Faithy. Nice of you to drop by.
With a little bit of persuasion, Ropeburn was pretty chatty. Told me about his meeting with Pope's killer at the mall.
And you're thanking me, right?
But when I got there, guess who was waiting for me?
No idea, Faithy. I just go there for the pretzels.
Bad case of the blues. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No, Faithy! It wasn't me!
Waiting for a good old N7 day.
If I wanted you dead, don't you think I would have just killed you myself?
You're right. A creep like you couldn't have organized.
Now, don't be like that.
Ropeburn's dead.
I'm impressed.
Wasn't me.
You need to be careful who you hang around with.
Oh, I learned that a long time ago.
And yet, here we are again. But I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cut this little meeting short.
Good old Onimusha.
Places to be. You know how it is.
I started playing Onimusha 2 off
Try not to get
stream,
yourself killed.
and like,
Merc,
I absolutely understand why some people consider it their favorite, but I love Onimusha 3 like way more.
On it.
Why do you ask?
Been seeing their name around. In Ropeburn's
office and somewhere else.
Distinctive logo. Getting anything?
Just what you'd expect. Alarms, fencing, armored cars.
Like,
private
Onimusha
security.
2's like quite a bit more
They secure our
complicated.
world,
Onimusha 3's a lot more
Where are they
straightforward.
based?
A few offices around town. Just
Like I
got a
say,
new
I
place
feel
down
like
near
the
docks.
Zelda 2
me some
comparison
coordinates.
is a good one.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Like, it's good in a different way. And like, let's be fair, it's 2025. We can say Zelda 2 is a good game, just not to everybody's tastes.
Head toward the building with the big stupid dog symbol. Loading bay should be a way in.
Right, let's do this. It's like if you've enjoyed the first one, if you don't enjoy the second one, still consider the third one. Fucking love Onimusha 3. It's kind of disappointing because, like, I do have, like, the genuine concern that we're never going to get an Onimusha 3 re-release. Largely because of the genre, no, like, that's... Probably harder to get that license back than it was to get Takeshi Kanashiro's license again. But if they do it, maybe we'll finally get that maybe we'll finally get the English voice track from Jean Renault that we never got. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. And it's an odd time for video games like that. Like, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne got its HD remaster, and like they fully voiced the dialogue. The dialogue was not voiced at all in the original, they fully voiced it for the remaster. And like they got Ruben Langdon specifically for Dante. Nah, I think it was always just a matter of time until a new Onimusha. Especially with like the success of Ghost of Tsushima. I feel like Ghost of Tsushima's success.
Suspect spotted!
I feel like Ghost of Tsushima's success like, has really lit the fire for companies to do their own samurai stuff. And there's Capcom with a pre-existing samurai franchise. I got stuck on a pole.
Sniper Team Gamma, anything to report?
There's no...
What is your status?
In.
To Mark Shaun, please report to the shift supervisor's office. Mr. Mark Shaun.
Yeah, with all the remasters we're seeing generally, like... Let's be fair, if we were going to choose one remaster we never expected to see, it would have been Marvel vs. Capcom. And then, like, there's the full collection of all the classic Marvel and Capcom games. It's like, I feel like anything's fair game at this point. I'm gonna get this guy. And I need to do that guy because I need to get past him. Like, you know me, I'm always down for remasters and such. It's like, I'll happily boot up, like, Final Burn Neo and play Marvel vs. Capcom on there. Or Marvel vs. Capcom 2, even. I say that, but, like, Dreamcast emulation for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and MVC 1's easier. But, like, I'll boot up, like, whatever and play these games if I want it. But not everybody has that option, or knows how to do it. Or has spent years figuring it out. So just having these things available for people, great. Absolutely wonderful. And Onimusha 3 will up-res a lot better than 1 and 2 did. Jesus fucking Christ. Because Onimusha 3 isn't pre-rendered. At all. Full 3D backgrounds. It's still got the same kind of look, the same kind of camera angles, but the backgrounds are full 3D. God damn. No, the trouble's the timing. If you get the timing down for the disarm, it's an immediate takedown. But the inconsistency of damage is a problem.
Intruder in the vicinity of the loading bay. All available units proceed there at once.
According to the plans, there should be a way through beyond the conveyor system in there.
Here we go for the fun time.
Hurry up before they find you, Faith.
When I'm going. I've accomplished nothing with this. There we go.
Unauthorized power activation in factory area. Units 2 and 8, secure location 8-2 immediately.
You must be getting close to BK Central now.
It's open.
Should be somewhere below you. Roger that.
Going down. Okay.
Should be somewhere below you.
Okay. Funny, I hit the ground and then she grabbed the pipe. Oh, this looks like an umbrella lap.
Think I found the nerve center, Merc. Could be some kind of training room.
This is another thing
Great.
of like.
What are they training for? You mean
Feels
there's
like
something left in this city they haven't managed to tax, ban, or regulate? What the hell's left, huh?
there's a plot point that's been
Merc,
overlooked.
get your gun.
You know, that's never too far away. Why?
Because the
this
jump
training, Merc,
from
this
investigating
Project Icarus,
Roadburn's killer
Parandela
to
Kruger, they're not here to
investigating
bolster the
Parandela
police.
Kruger
They're being trained to come after us.
always
After
felt
the
like a
runners.
big leap.
All the runners. Everything okay up there?
Quiet as a grave. Just me, birds, and the best black market surveillance equipment money can buy.
It's him.
Him?
The guy I saw at the mall. Just seen him on a camera, on the deck of a boat at the docks.
Look, Faith, you've done enough. Right now, it seems you're sitting in the lion's den. So please, haul ass out of there. Chatter's gone berserk. Blues know you're there. Get out now.
So these are the new runner cops. The cops that are supposed to be trained to take out runners. How well do you think they'll do at catching them? Probably quite well.
Chatter's gone berserk. Blues know you're there. Get out now.
Can't catch me if I kill myself. Checkmate. Yeah, fuckers. Oh. Oh shit, they took the stairs. Why didn't I think of that?
There's some train tracks up ahead of you. Could be a way out.
Shortcut, fuckers.
Get out of there. Nice work. Look, I'm gonna try and get the word out on the network.
No, seriously, you grab that wire,
Warn
you
the
skip
other
the
runners.
last section of
Do
that
it.
entire sequence.
I'm going after that guy.
Great. And I ran so far away. I feel like a lot of these clandestine activities might be less noticeable if they just...
Yeah, well, there might be more heat out there. It's too
Use the
risky to
car.
try to get to the boat by foot. You'll be spotted for sure. There must be some way to slip in undercover.
What if I throw myself from the roof?
What's the holdup? I need to get this on the phone.
Hey, I'm walking it. Clem said he was going to investigate a noise quite a while ago. You think he's dead?
Sounds like it's time for a little stowaway action, Faith. Quick, before it goes.
I hope he's not dead. That's not how I was supposed to do that.
What the hell is in this boat anyway?
No idea. Could be munitions, I guess. Might be to do with this Project Icarus. Look, head straight for the deck if that's where you saw this guy. Once you found your killer, get some answers and get out fast. Lots of blue traffic in the area, so get ready for a fight.
Trial with Kate Connors is likely to take place in the next few hours. As usual, City Eye Channel News will be first on the scene, with the results as soon as they're announced.
Oh, look at my hands. I don't know what kind of nail polish she's wearing, but it reflects light, like, really weirdly. I just painted them with chrome.
Reporting in from 7A. Delivery complete. Locking the level down.
Back up. ETA, 30 seconds.
Gonna have to Ultra Instinct this one.
Delivery complete. Locking this level down.
Back up. ETA, 30 seconds.
Well, I want to be out of here before that gets in, then. Oh, that didn't work. That also didn't work. I don't know what's more embarrassing. Ah, there they go. My screw-ups or the fact that they weren't actually killing me very effectively. Alright. Let's play the music.
Delivery complete. Locking this level down.
Back up. ETA, 30 seconds.
It didn't work. You gotta love how slowly she goes when opening that. But I'm being shot at, let me just carefully position myself.
Suspect spotted!
We'll get it. Damn it. thought I had it the first time. It's late. The timing for it is later than you think it is. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Solitary Man? Yeah, we're doing better than parkouring, we're ultra instincting. Thanks, Ninja. This is all because I'm deciding not to shoot anybody. Eat shit. Where did a fourth guy come from? That wasn't right.
Suspect spotted!
You see, it's easy enough to just like get a gun off one of the guys and then mow the rest of them down. The real trick is to like beat the game without firing a shot. Which I'm going to do. Same way I beat Dead Space with only the plasma cutter. Gonna do it. Helps if he doesn't miss the first time himself. I mean, yeah, it is. Oh, there's the fourth. Bitch.
The way I see it, if you raise 3 children who can knock out an hot-type perfect stranger, you must be doing something right.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Mr. Soldier? You see you doing well? Excellent. I'm quite warm. It's warm here. It's been warm here for most of the week, and it's unseasonal weather. But no, Dead Space with the plasma cutter only, absolutely. Yeah, but you live in Texas, so like, you know. The only reason Texas isn't the worst state in America is because Florida exists. Do I mean that in terms of weather, or do I just mean that generally you decide?
Drake says he's got a runner in your area. Says they've reported a lot of activity on that boat. but he's seen what he thinks is your guy on the top deck.
Boom. You're supposed to kick that face. Nah, punch. Punch! Alright, going up.
Should be a way through to the top deck above you, near car deck 6.
Kick, punch, wall, remember? Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I teach you, sure to beat you. Nevertheless, you get a lesson from teacher. Now kick. Kick, 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 punch. Punch, 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 block. Chop, 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 block. Back, back, back. Bitch.
Stay in cover and work your way towards him. Time to get some answers.
Bitch. I didn't see it, right? You know what salmon is? You know what salmon is? Well, that didn't work out. Oh, Clem's not dead. Awesome. God damn it. This is the move Liu Kang used against Shang Tsung.
He's getting away.
I feel like the Mortal Kombat button has been very useful. Your beauty products. Man, you see all this? All this? All natural. Whoosh.
Keep on him.
I just have a shaver.
Careful, Faith.
Who's ready? Who's ready? Gotcha, bitch. Adjustable comb on your razor. I feel like the minute it goes to this kind of cutscene, you can immediately tell based on the eyes who this is. There's also a thing of like, oh, the ponytail pops out. I only know one person with a blonde ponytail.
I'm sorry. You've got to learn to let go, Faith. You remember? Like you did with your family.
Your eyebrows aren't
The
that
runners
well
are
manicured.
screwed. Icarus is just the start. And I want to live.
Your
Faith,
eyebrows aren't that well
not
shaped.
just survive.
Why Pope?
His campaign was getting unexpected support, but he got stupid. Started making threats to the wrong people. High-up people.
He found out about Icarus, so they had you kill him.
Him or me. Sorry about
Hey, look at those, Clip.
Didn't know she was your sis.
And like another example of how the plot feels like an afterthought.
Don't ask, Merc.
Celeste is just gone.
Heard all I need to hear, kiddo. Listen,
She doesn't pop up
Creek
again
says
in the
Kate's
story.
just been tried.
Already?
Wonders of the Swift Justice.
This program, huh? They found her guilty, Faith.
Of course they did.
Convoy's taking her off to jail in
Like, she
less
just
than an hour.
ducks out the side, isn't even mentioned again. Ugh.
Drake's organizing a rifle drop near the new CCC building. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, we got 15 minutes till next ad, but I'm going to run it now just to give myself the leeway. Because I feel like we'll probably have this level done before this next ad. And then it'll just be one level left. So run the ad. And we'll be right back. Oh boy, I hope the game hasn't fucking crashed. I think it might have, actually. Yep. This is the issue with alt-tabbing out of full-screen games. Sooner or later, they just don't like doing it anymore. it's frustrating because I've had points in the past where I've just had to like restart my system because of shit like this. Give me a sec, I'm gonna try what to say. Alright, so we've had to kill Mirror's Edge, and we will have to restart. Fortunately, the game auto-saved, so we should be where we were. Yeah, this is the issue you have with full-screen game. This is why, like, if you're streaming off PC, you absolutely want borderless windowed. If you check the PC gaming wiki, you can usually find guides on how to set up or force borderless windowed.
Drake's organizing a rifle drop near the new CCC building.
But,
I'll
like,
keep you posted. Keep
I'm
going.
not going to be doing this again after I stream it. 9 times out of 10, if I play this game these days, I play it on my Steam Deck. Because it's a great game for, like, pick up and put down. Good game, Ninja. Recommend it.
Get away from him, Fate.
It's a very fast game to complete. Like, we are under, like, a little under 2.5 hours in, and, like, this is the penultimate level. What the fucking thing? Dude, do you mind? Yeah, Dying Light follows a lot of the same ideas that this game established.
Get away from him, Faith.
Though the parkour is absolutely better in this game. Though it can be a little janky sometimes. Like, this game really was the first of its kind. Moderators. Thank you, Ben. It's worth playing. Like, it really is. If you've got a system that you can play it on, which at this point, PS3, Xbox, or PC, you can get it really cheap. Like, it doesn't go for much.
Fire officials have been attempting to put out the warehouse fire for several hours now. It is unknown how many casualties may be involved.
I'll look where I might want to look.
We're gonna have to relocate that drop. I'll get onto Krieg. See if you can lose him.
Electra. No, Dying Light plays quite differently to this. I've played both. Dying Light plays quite differently to this. I'd be very surprised if, like, anywhere that sells PS3 or Xbox 360 games doesn't have this. Like, you could find this everywhere back in the day.
Krieg's gonna drop the rifle inside the CCC building. It's around the corner. Should give you a good view of Kate's convoy.
I think it sold fine enough, but it didn't meet EA's expectations. Which, to give you an idea of EA's expectations, I don't think any of the Dead Space games ever met EA's expectations, ever. Like, I think one sold more than they expected, and then, like, they pumped money into 2 and demanded it sell so much, and it absolutely didn't. And then, like, Dead Space 3, they were like, this needs to sell 5 million copies. And they made it the blandest, most generic co-op action shooter. And the craziest thing about the whole thing was, like, Dead Space 2 sold better than Dead Space 1. Absolutely. They even said it with the Dead Space remake. Like, Dead Space remake did well, was well received, and I think sold fairly well. And EA is like, nope, didn't sell enough. No Dead Space 2 remake. And it's like, at that point, it's like, EA, why did you even remake Dead Space? I feel like the game's fallen apart on me. Yeah, I should stream Dead Space 3 at some point. and like find a co-op partner for Dead Space 3. I know somebody offered to do it with me. Jesus fucking Christ. It might have been you. I'd have to buy it on PC, you know. Currently I have it on Xbox. I might have the DLC for it, which was supposed to be more horror themed.
Drake says Krieg's just stashed the rifle. It's at the top of the atrium you're about to reach.
Honestly, Ninja, that decision would really depend on how much we enjoy the game. Like, if we really enjoy playing the game co-op together, like, yeah, let's do the DLC, because it's just more. It's like, hey, we enjoy playing Resident Evil 5 co-op, so let's extend that by playing the Resident Evil 5 DLC. It's pretty much how every playthrough of that goes with me and somebody else. That said, I still need to do the DLC with Amber. So we did the game on her stream, and... fuck. We didn't do the DLC. And she's been pretty busy with work lately. Chances are it'll go cheap sometime. Which reminds me, Ninja, Star Wars sale currently on, if you can find anything you're interested in. That said, like, not everything that's listed is... just fucking die. No, on Steam, yeah. But not everything that's listed in the Star Wars collection is actually on sale. Classic Battlefront 2's always got a recommendation from me. That's always a good game. I really enjoy OG Battlefront as well, like the first one. In my mind, there's good reason to play both Battlefront 2 and Battlefront 1. The Lego Star Wars games are a reliably fun time. Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy are both like a lot of fun. You can't do much better for PC Star Wars games than Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. And Jedi Academy still has a very thriving multiplayer scene. I remember when the remaster of Jedi Academy from Aspire came out, and it came out on Switch.
Should be some kind of vent near you. Quick route to the sniper position.
The Switch version boasted online multiplayer, proper online multiplayer. And it turned out what they'd done was they'd connected the Switch to PC multiplayer servers. So that was a fucking mess.
The rats are getting big in here.
Absolutely insane. You got people who've been playing Jedi Academy for, by that point, well over a decade. And people who just picked it up playing on controller. But Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy on Switch and PS4 weren't good versions anyway. Is that shit really turned me against the Spire for a long time. And I was surprised the quality of the Tomb Raider remaster when they put that out. Because their Star Wars remasters are not good. None of them are on PC though, except the Star Wars Battlefront Classics Collection, which are on PC, and there is no reason to buy them.
Try going for the engine. I'm gonna patch you into the CPF channel the convoy's using.
They're more expensive and way bigger than file size than the
Over. Looking good.
original versions. There it is. The giant rat Easter egg.
Report. Over.
Shit, go late. You gotta know where you are now.
They'll never stop me getting to the lava. These disarms should really come with iframes. Yeah, I knew as soon as I pressed the button, like, it wasn't going to stay. But I rolled. Oh, it's the other way. That one went really well as well until I second guessed myself. But I made it to the door. you see? It's a lot easier if you're willing to just take a gun off somebody and start shooting everybody.
Kate. Kate. Faith? Easy. Effie, I can't believe you've done all this.
You're my sister.
Like, seriously, play through
It's
this
Mark.
game for
He's a
yourself
friend. He'll guide you
and
away from here. I'll lead the blues away.
see if you
find
come away
later,
with the same
okay?
feeling that it's a story that's missing half its pages.
Oh, God. Mark.
I couldn't stop them. They took Kate. I got some of the bastards, though.
Where'd they go?
I heard them mention the Shard.
The mayor's place?
Yeah.
Shit, Mark. Let me get someone, a doctor.
It ain't gonna happen, Faith.
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm so sorry.
No sorries. Just don't let them win.
I won't, Mark. Promise.
I can do that.
Thanks, kiddo.
I can be petty as fuck. I might not win, but they ain't gonna win. And then he died. Cabin fever is taken all aboard. This once proud vessel has become a floating psycho war. We were sailing, heading you nowhere. And now though we're all here, we're not all there. Is that a deep cut reference? No. No, it's not. Ooh, cats, you say. And the sparking keypad. I always said I wanted to go out in a blaze of glory. Yeah, that would still absolutely kill you.
Shit! Cobra backup, now!
Hello. Good night. Man, no wonder they're replacing these guys. They can't aim for shit.
Security firm Pirandello Kruger have been authorized to draft in more units until Kate Connors has been resecured. It is believed that Connors has been helped by the missing of the Robert Pope murder case. More updates on the hour.
Good work. Checker.
Gonna shoot me too?
No.
They were both wearing
Right
like
now,
a
you
lot of
express
armor.
hope.
Weren't these your guys?
No, they're PKs. Pirandella Kruger. Private security.
Like,
What's
did you,
going on, Miller?
Are you sure you got
Turns out
them
there
in
was a man on
an
the
actual
inside.
weak spot?
Ropeburn?
Yes. You were right about him. I tried to get answers myself.
But why Kate?
They needed a CPF cop to look like Pope's killer. No time to explain more. Take this comms unit and head for the roof. It's where they've taken Kate. I'll contact you when it's safe. I'll hold them off. The roof. Go! Now!
Well. And then he didn't hold them off. No, he'll call us in 10 minutes. We're like, shit, they shot me. Like, honestly, I've played through this game multiple times, and the more I think about the story, the less it makes sense. So if it feels like you've walked in, or like blinked at any point and missed something, that's how the story is.
Commercial and residential dwellings, including the offices of Mayor Callahan. The Shard boasts some of the most spectacular views of the city. However, we'd like to remind you that photography is not permitted on floors 90 through 110, but souvenir panoramic pictures are available in our gift shop, along with keychains, t-shirts, and a wide range of zero-VAT snacks and beverages.
Drop any weapons you have, stay where you are, and prepare to be taken into custody.
Back my dick.
Have a safe and productive day.
Faith, are you reading me? I'm in the security room, tracking you on the cameras. Get out of the elevator, they're coming.
Now, Catalyst is doing its own thing.
Heard them say you're in the elevator shaft. Listen, there should be an entrance to the ventilation system somewhere in there. It'll take you outside, but you should be able to find a way back in on the other side of the building. Might just be enough to throw them off.
Story-wise, it's basically unconnected. They recycled some names and some ideas, but like it's not this. I also don't enjoy Catalyst like this, though. Yeah, it's really not. Like I say, I don't really enjoy it. I never finished it. It's open world, which sounds like a good idea for this kind of game, but really just makes it boring and repetitive. Whereas I think what really helps this game is how every environment you go through is a new environment. Whereas because Catalyst is an open world, you're regularly going through the same environments again and again. Most fun I had in that game was when I was in like closed off mission areas that only existed for individual sequences. It's one of those games of like, it shouldn't have been open world, but it was at a time when linearity was considered to be a bad thing. Which, let's be fair, in a lot of AAA games, it still kind of is. A lot of publishers would still rather your game be open world than anything else.
I see you now. There's a sniper team guarding this area. You can get back in on the other side. Be careful, Faith.
The combat was better in Catalyst, though. But you're still left with the issue of, like, there probably shouldn't be combat. Yeah, I messed that up from like the word go. Well, that worked out even better. Bitch.
They're sending reinforcements.
Nobody saw that, right? Bitch. No, Ninja, I have to prove I'm better than them. No guns. Yep. And they just shoot me in the leg while I'm running and Neo has to jump out of the helicopter and catch me. Now, the one that's really fun to do with no guns is this upcoming sequence.
Take it to the server room. You should be able to get to the top floors and gate from there.
So the server room is like our final challenge sequence. I have to destroy all the servers. The only way to destroy the servers is with gunfire. So to do it without firing any guns, which is what you need to do to get the achievement, which again, the Steam version doesn't have achievements, so I'm doing this mostly for bragging rights. Which, to be fair, is what achievements are about.
It looks like the security doors to the roof are closed. Okay.
I have to run around and get the guys who are shooting at me to try and shoot me and hit the servers instead.
Good luck, Faith. Look around. Surveillance for the whole city right under your nose, Faith. Damn. Sounds like they've taken Kate to the roof. They've got a chopper coming in. You'll have to be quick. What the...
Miller? Miller!
Oh, you can just kick them? Wow, that's stupid. I didn't know you could just, like, hit them. Again, like, you really, really should have iframes for that. You could just knock out the tunnel. I was nowhere near that one. They shot that one for their own sake.
Miller? Miller!
This is going to take a while. I can feel it.
Look around.
This is a lesson that that games wouldn't learn for like another 10 years until like Doom 2016 came out. Of like, you have stuff like this, add iframes to it.
Look around.
Like, make it faster and make you invincible when it happens. It was one of the numerous problems Duke Nukem Forever had as well. When it had like the melee kills and you weren't invincible during it and they took ages and there was no point.
Miller.
We don't even need to fight any of these guys. Once the servers are down, we just need to get upstairs. But yeah, this is something that's absolutely way easy when you're just willing to shoot people. You know, as with many things, it's easier if you're just willing to shoot people. But the achievement isn't for not shooting people, the achievement is for not firing a shot. Yeah, I knew I was kind of fucked when I saw that guy there. There's no good reason for it to start me in the middle of the cutscene. Too warm.
Miller.
I'd love to do a save state or something here. Like, just to show you guys how much easier this is if you do just take a gun. But the issue is, like, do this properly, and then it's going to push us into... We do this properly and we get to the next section, and... it's gonna auto-save, like, right before the roof. So we won't actually be able to come back here. Well, that's it. That's the last real challenge of the game. There isn't a boss fight. There isn't... Where the fuck am I going? Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Why would this door be open if I did? Oh, literally just jump it. It didn't look big enough. But yeah, no final boss fight, no real confrontation. Jackknife is just here and is revealed to be a villain rather than just a smug prick.
You couldn't. Attitudes like that. Well, that's exactly why I could.
Who's behind this?
Let's just say I know who the bigger fish are.
Callahan. Why us? We're no threat.
Classic warfare. Break the lines of communication. Shoot the messengers. Without Pope. And without the runners. Your clients. Those who just won't let go of the old city will be cut off. Vulnerable. And this city can clean up the last of its dregs.
So this is just the start.
I prefer to think of it as an ending. Still, you did a remarkably good job of coaxing out all those loose ends surrounding Pope's demise. It's why you're still alive. You can't live on the edge all your life, Faith. Sooner or later, you have to jump.
But oh no, there's two guys here. They're going to continue being terrible shots. Jackknife is going to be a terrible shot. And now we've won the game. Yep. That's the ending. And like we end on a shot of like the game is kind of like a really good metaphor. The game has some really good ideas and nothing behind it. It has style and no substance. It's like, cool, what a great looking cityscape. This song's really nice. Where did those two guys go who were shooting us? Good song, I like it. This is like one of the best kind of games to watch stream because like the story is nothing. It absolutely doesn't matter, it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't have a proper resolution. So you're not getting spoiled on that. And the gameplay is something you can watch and then pick up and enjoy yourself. The best kind of game to stream. That's Mirror's Edge. It's rough, like it really is, but it's it's the kind of thing, like, I'm always saying I would rather have an interesting 6 out of 10 than a dull 8 out of 10. And that's what this is. This is like 6, 7 out of 10. And it's fun, and it's interesting, and there was nothing like this when it came out. And there's still not really anything that scratches this itch. It's fast, it's fun, it's short, it doesn't outlast, it doesn't outstay its welcome. If this game had been like another 10 hours, it would probably have been too much. If this game had been like double the length, it would have been maybe pushing it. But as it is, like, it's absolutely a game worth picking up and enjoying for what it is. Put it down as like one of the mecha-chrono recommended. The diamonds in the rough. Thank you, Mr. Solitaire, man. Like I said, I recommend this for all you guys if you're interested. It goes so cheap. You can beat it in like an afternoon. And it'll be a really good time. Like, you pay $5 for this. And you won't hate that it's like 3 hours long.
Terrorist attack at the Shard has left 9 people dead and many more injured. According to a Callahan staff member, a security breach led to a series of catastrophic outages in the Shard's many public protection systems, causing havoc not just at the Shard, but throughout the city. The suspects in the act are none other than the former CPF officer and accused murderer Kate Connors and her sister, Faith Connors. Although the scope and precise cause of the outages is as yet unclear, many troubling questions have emerged in their wake, including the role of the so-called runners in the destabilization of city operations. In the aftermath of the incident, local security firm Pirandello Kruger will be assisting the CPF. PK and the mayor's office have also recommended mobile phone and email be used sparingly until additional security measures have been deployed, as their security has been temporarily compromised. The whereabouts of both suspects are currently unknown.
So that little post-credits news reel suggests that nothing's changed, and if anything, it's probably going to get worse. I wonder, like, how much of the story of this game was cut. Because it feels like they wanted to do something with it, and it's just, like I say, missing half the pages of the script, is what it feels like. So you play this game for the gameplay, not the story. And it's fun. Recommended. Mortal Kombat. As with many things at this point though, it's like, if you want to play this game, you either have to have a PC or an Xbox, or you have to still have a PS3. Definitely one of those things of like, you kind of wish Sony was doing better with the accessibility of PS3 games on PS5. PlayStation now is not good. It's not a good enough substitute for actually having proper access to these things. And it's two things with it. One, it's that it's streaming, and two, it's that it requires a subscription. Meanwhile, you buy an Xbox, you can pick up the disc, stick it in, and play the game. And it's like, which is the more preferable idea to you? Even if, like, internet was perfect, streaming system was perfect, internet reception can be intermittent enough that it's like, it's not a good enough permanent solution. It really isn't. And now we have time trials. So let's show up what these are like real quick. How dare you, Clint? Like, these can be fun post-game distractions. But the ones, like, if you're really into playing the game, the ones you're going to get the most mileage out of are the ones in the abstract race courses rather than the ones that are just going through the level again. Do we not have them? Maybe they're DLC or something. I don't know. But like, there's a set of like time trial courses that are completely abstract, and they're the most interesting ones to go through because they're not just repeats of the game. And they're quite fun if you want more free running, going fast parkour action. But that is pretty much it for us. The last stream before Star Wars month. We're back on Friday with the first stream of Star Wars month. I hope everybody's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. The first Star Wars month in 2 years. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Icy, Clem, Ninja, Mr. Solitary Man, Peach. Thank you all so much for joining me and keeping the company. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Like I say, we'll be back on Friday with the first stream of Star Wars month. And I hope you're all looking forward to it. But, in the meantime, there's not really anything else to say except thank you all for watching. You have yourselves a fantastic time of day. And take care. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.